My dad told me life is about fulfillment and happiness. This changed my life as a kid who was always uncomfortable about the idea of death. This quote comforted me. I felt by the time I died, if I had both happiness and fulfillment, I would be content. This idea drove almost everything I did for years, until I watched someone else die. Watching my perfectly healthy grandmother die from a livable cancer in the span of a year threw everything out of control for me. She was fulfilled and happy and seemed sort of content until the cancer fully took her body. Watching her die put a little voice in the back of my head saying, "You don't have much left either." There was a timer running in the back of my head at all times. I felt I would die in 10 years or so. This threw off my balance of fulfillment and happiness. I valued every day more. I would spend hours working on everything I wanted to be and working harder than I ever did before. Everything became huge. Everything I did was not just work. It was this important stepping stone for this great version of me in 10 years. It was so stressful. I found myself pacing back and forth for hours not doing work. I stopped being able to sleep. When the world felt like this, how could I? This lack of sleep really started to catch up with me. I started having health problems and I was unable to do anything. That day changed my life again. I was laying in bed when I realized I missed half of what my dad told me. I had forgotten happiness for fulfillment. I had completely ignored my current self for me 10 years from now. After that day, I made it my goal to make happiness fulfill me. It feels obvious saying this now, but during that time, caring about myself felt truly foreign. As soon as I started being happy, work was easy to do again. The world didn't feel so giant anymore, and I could actually start to truly build who I want to be. Anyone can be so blinded by the future they can't see now. We just have to remember, life is about fulfillment and happiness.